Finding an affordable place to live in the Charlotte area is a major problem. Many new homes starting in the 400,000s and renting not much cheaper.
Yeah, that's why the city of Charlotte is partnering with faith-based organizations to try and find some solutions. Joining us now to talk about all this, Warren Wooten. He's the Assistant Director of Affordable Housing for the city of Charlotte. Warren, thanks for coming on. We appreciate you taking time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You know, let's start with a broad view of the problem, because this is not a new issue. But as a person who follows this for a living, are we making progress? Because I know a lot of people watching this and listening feel like they might not feel like Charlotte's any more affordable than it was a few years ago, but maybe you have a different view.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going on, and I certainly understand people's concern. The economy has not been great recently. Costs continue to go up, but your city council has been hard at work. The voters just passed an historic $100 million housing bond, which we're putting to work building new affordable rental units, creating new homeownership opportunities, and really just developing new opportunities for those people that are really the engines of our economy, our teachers and our grocery store workers, our nursing home attendants, that they have a place to live here to really keep Charlotte going. So I'm very hopeful about the direction that we're headed.
Glad to hear that you are hopeful with this, Warren. We know that people are hearing things about tariffs and interest rates and people not having enough money saved. What are some of the biggest hurdles that the city faces in tackling this problem?
Yeah, we face the same problems that everyone else is. The fact is that construction is not getting less expensive. Interest rates are kind of stagnating, and land costs continue to go up. And that's why we need more partners than ever before to really help us move all of this work forward. We've had great partners in the business community and in the development community. And now the faith community is also really stepping up in a big way to help us work in partnership together. The city can't solve this on its own, but with all of these great partners working together, we're really making some progress.
Yeah, let's talk about this faith-based initiative, because I know it's sort of a new program. What role are some of these groups taking on?
Yeah, so the faith community really reached out to Mayor Lyles over the last several years and said, hey, what can we do to help? And they've really stepped up in a big way. So you have over a dozen faith communities that are in some stage of planning for or in construction developing affordable housing, either on the same site that their faith community buildings are on or on other lands that they own. They've also been stepping up and providing gap financing into deals. And then they're really just offering their congregations as sources of information and assistance to help people prepare for home ownership, understand what their rights are when they rent, and to really move the needle. But the faith community has really stepped up in a big way, and it's been really exciting to watch them do it.
Networking and understanding what resources are available are a huge part in this. And so you actually have an upcoming mixer where the groups can learn more. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. May 8th, the city is hosting a faith and nonprofit mixer. And this is an opportunity for nonprofit organizations, members of the faith community, and the development partners that are kind of the connective tissue to make all this happen, really get into the room together in a really lighthearted and fun atmosphere, get to know one another, so that the nonprofits can understand what types of housing the faith community is interested in bringing, and the faith community can really understand the needs of various populations in our community that need this housing. So on May 8th, we're going to have a great time. We're going to get everyone together, but it's really to create these opportunities for connection to better understand and work together on this problem.
And this is seemed to be proven to work in some cases. Can you share some of the examples, the faith-based affordable housing projects here in Charlotte?
Yeah, this is not an about to happen thing. It is happening thing. So really excited over on 5th Street, right up near Uptown. Caldwell Presbyterian stepped up in a big way. Easter's Home is about to come online. This is 21 units of high quality, affordable housing for very low income individuals. They're going to be connected to services. They're going to be really close to amenities. And so this is a big step for housing in that area. That's a really expensive area to find housing. So we're really excited about that. Last year, Mayfield Memorial finished their project, Sugary Place, out in the Hidden Valley community. It is a beautiful building, 51 new units of affordable housing. When you drive down the street, you can't miss it because there's a beautiful mural that's on the side of the building. But it is currently operating and offering new high-quality homeownership options to our residents.
So it sounds like from conception to completion isn't typically like an extended amount of time. It might not take as long.
So once you see the projects coming out of the ground, they take 12 to 18 months. But what you often don't see is the 18 to 24 months that it took to get to that place. So this isn't a short fix. It's not something that happens quickly. It takes a lot of commitment. But we see faith community after faith community stepping up and saying that they're willing to be part of the process. So it's not for faint at heart. But it is something that communities can do and that they are doing to bring new affordable options to our community.
Final question, just real quick, Warren. It strikes me some people might be listening to this and they say, oh, I've already got a house. I'm good to go. Explain how affordable housing, how it can really contribute to the overall health and stability of all of our neighborhoods, whether you already have a house or not.
Thanks for asking. Affordable housing is the engine behind our economy. Everyone needs a place to live and call home that's safe and affordable for them. But not every job in our community pays the same. And so we need safe places for our teachers to live and our teachers' assistants, those men and women that are stocking our shelves and making our deliveries, in the same way that we need places for city employees and reporters and doctors and lawyers to live. So by providing an array of housing that meets the needs of the various people that are working in our community, we keep our community working. So while you might have an affordable place to live, we have to be concerned that our neighbors also have an affordable place to live. And that's the work that your city council is doing and that me and my team are doing every day, is we're creating these investments in partnerships with nonprofits and the faith community so that everyone contributes to our community has a place to live in our community.
A big diversity of housing is so important
sure.
for so many people. All right, listen, Warren, we appreciate you taking time. Warren Wooten, Assistant Director for Affordable Housing here in the city of Charlotte. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, 8:13.